If you tone your body properly, the more you start toning it, it gets the ability to attract power from the planets. And the more planetary power that you absorb, you get the power to control fire, water, earth, sky, all the 5 elements of the nature. And this is the real power that you have to generate. This is the power of the planets. You can control all the 5 elements of the nature. Those yogis who can make rain fall or extinguish fire, they use the same technique to do this, and this is possible to every human being. But Maharaj, we are struggling for our daily bread. How can we concentrate on yoga sadhana? And we say this because we don't understand power. Once you get this power, you will start becoming healthy and strong. You must have seen Mahalakshmi Mata. Which Mata, Maharaj? Where is she sitting and whose legs is she pressing, Maharaj? Huh? Yes, but you do not know why is she pressing Vishnu's legs. She is doing that so that she can become an example to us. But today the case is different. These days men are pressing the legs of their wives. They do not have that knowledge or they do not know about it. So let me tell you, the part of your body which is below your waist, like your knees. Where are your knees? The part which is below your knees, it has such kind of power in its nerves. It attracts the frequencies from the planet Saturn. Frequencies from which planet? So the part which is below your knees attracts the frequency from Saturn. Whatever I am saying is very simple. If you do not understand it, let me know. Yes, it is simple. Understand it properly. Now these legs are Saturn. And today science have proved it that near the planet Saturn, there is Mars and there is Venus. Saturn and Venus are near. That means Shukra is near. While rotating, when Venus comes near Saturn, it creates a magnetic field over there. Magnetic properties are developed. And when the power of magnetic field rises, the chances of you being prosperous also rise. And that means your wealth will increase. When we say Laxmi is pressing Vishnu's legs, it means she is touching her palms to the Vishnu's legs, where palms are acting like Venus. What frequency is this? Frequency of Venus. And the legs have the frequency of Saturn. Now when Lakshmi is pressing the legs of Vishnu, it means she is getting the Venus to be as close as Saturn. And that is why wherever Lakshmi comes, there comes prosperity. Always keep in mind. And that is why since ancient times, wives press the legs of their husbands, because legs belong to Saturn. Whom do they belong? Yes, and because Saturn is a male planet, and thus pressing legs of a man will help you. And in the woman's palm, from the wrist area to the fingers, the frequencies from Venus are present. So whenever you see a woman pressing a man's leg, there would be people who say, this is all backward thinking just to keep the women in the dark. We are not keeping the women in the dark. India has such a Sanatani culture where we celebrate Navratri for 9 days, where we do puja of a goddess, and thus we do not keep our women backwards. For men to worship male god, there is only one day, that is Shivratri, and to worship women, there are 9 days, Navratri. We do not have any ill intentions, but doing those things which will increase the prosperity in your house, the woman should not think less of herself. There is no shame in doing such thing. Instead, by doing this, both of them share a loving bond. There is a oneness. And in whichever house there is oneness, Lakshmi resides in that house. And such house will always prosper.